Parents, have you ever wondered when your child's partner finally won you over? For me, I never liked the idea of my daughter dating. When she left for college, I thought I would have a few years before she brought home a boyfriend, and I'd have to pretend to be happy about it. But just 3 months into college, she brought home a boy named Ethan. Ethan was nothing like I had pictured for my daughter. He was tall and skinny, with messy hair that looked like he never brushed it, and he said dude all the time. He was polite, but his relaxed, easygoing attitude bothered me. My daughter was always responsible, focused, and had big dreams, but Ethan seemed like the kind of person who just floated through life without worrying about anything. I put up with him, but only because I had to. For months, I kept my conversations with Ethan as short as possible. If he tried to talk to me, I would answer with one word and then go back to looking at my phone, hoping he'd leave me alone. But no matter how much I tried to ignore him, Ethan never seemed upset. He always smiled, acted friendly, and kept coming around our house with his cheerful attitude. Then one day, everything changed. My wife cooked a big family dinner and invited Ethan to join us. We all sat at the table together. After we finished eating, my wife and daughter realized they forgot something for dessert. They decided to go to the store and left me alone with Ethan for the first time. The silence in the room was awful. I scrolled through my phone, trying to act busy, while Ethan sat quietly at the table. After what felt like forever, Ethan cleared his throat and asked, "So, do you like whiskey?" I looked up, surprised. He seemed nervous, but hopeful. I nodded, and his face lit up like I'd just given him the best news ever. He said, "I actually brought a bottle my dad gave me for my birthday. It's supposed to be really good. Want to try it?" For some reason, I said yes. We poured ourselves a drink. At first, it was still awkward and quiet, but then Ethan told me a story about how he tried to impress my daughter by taking her rock climbing, but he got stuck halfway up and had to be rescued. While my daughter laughed from below, I laughed too, really laughed, for the first time. Then I told Ethan about the time I joined a chili eating contest to impress my wife when we were dating, but ended up throwing up all over a state senator's shoes. We both laughed so hard. One drink turned into 2, then 3. We talked about everything: music, movies, funny college stories. I found out Ethan wasn't as aimless as I thought. He actually had big plans and was working hard to start his own business. He wasn't just careless, he just didn't worry about things he couldn't change. Soon, we were laughing and even singing old rock songs together. When my wife and daughter came back, they found us sitting at the kitchen table, still laughing and singing, with empty glasses in front of us. My wife looked annoyed. My daughter stared at us like we were crazy. Ethan grinned at my wife and said, "Ma'am, I love your cooking." That was it. I couldn't stop laughing. That night changed everything. I stopped just putting up with Ethan and started really liking him. Now he feels like a second son to me. I still don't know exactly how it happened, but after a few drinks and a silly conversation, Ethan won me over. And honestly, I'm glad he did.